So how do you break through stagnation? If you feel your life has stagnated, if you've got into a rut, how do you get momentum again? How do you move forward? Hi, my name is Mike Pettigrew. I'm a best-selling author and a serial entrepreneur since 1987. And I help ordinary people achieve extraordinary goals, but possibly not in the way you might think. So how do you overcome stagnation? This is a really important question, and it's a question that many people ask me all of the time, and there's certainly very simple ways that you can overcome stagnation and get your life moving forwards once again. The very first thing to understand here is that if you don't take some form of action, nothing really changes. Nothing changes actually until you change. Once you make a change within yourself, your external world is a reflection of your internal life. And you know what? Your dominant thoughts and emotions actually create the circumstances of your life. And your environment, what happens to you, is actually a giant reflection of what goes on inside your life. So unless you change, nothing else changes. Unless you start taking new actions, nothing actually changes. And you can stay in that stagnant state for a very, very long time. And that gets very painful. That can lead to resentment and bitterness and why me? And it's just like a vicious circle that perpetuates the situation. So how do you kickstart this change? How do you change this stagnation? Well, I think the very first process, the very first thing you need to do is do a brainstorming session. Do a brainstorming session. Now, what do I mean by that? Write down your top 10 goals, the biggest things that you want to achieve in your life. Just remind yourself, because a lot of people forget their goals. Many people make their goals at the beginning of the year, and then by the time March or April comes along, they've forgotten them. So I think the very first thing that you need to do is get clear on your goals once again. Get clear on the things that matter to you most, because life is very complex and all sorts of things are happening, and we're living in very, very challenging times right now. And it's important to get really clear on what matters most to you. Also, as well as getting clear on your goals once again, write out 10 reasons why you must move forwards. Squeeze out of your own brain 10 reasons why it is imperative that you move forwards out of this deadlock, out of this stagnation. And once again, you'll find that you'll be able to find really good motivators, reasons why you must move forwards. And another great way to get out of deadlock, get out of stagnation, is to do gratitude exercises. Every day, do gratitude exercises. A lot of people write a gratitude journal at the end of each day. They write down the things that they are grateful for, the things that they may not have, things that they may have overlooked. Writing a gratitude journal and writing out at the end of each day 5 or 10 things that you're grateful for during the day, it kind of forces you to look for the good things in life. But that's a way of reprogramming your mind. It's a way of helping your mind to focus on the positive things rather than the negative, because it's very easy to focus on the negative, especially when times are challenging and you've been in a rut for quite some time. So that's a really helpful suggestion. Do a gratitude practice, or you could try my crazy gratitude experiment. For example, a few times during the day, just remember a time in the past where you felt deeply grateful. And you'll find before long, gratitude becomes much more dominant in your life. And it's impossible to stay stuck when you're bringing up gratitude frequently. And another great way of overcoming stagnation, getting out of stagnation, is to read motivational material every single day. We feed our body what it needs, but do we feed our mind with what it needs? If you're not reading motivational material every single day, chances are you can stay locked into stagnation. You can stay negative, pessimistic. But when you read the words of great people, people who transform the world, it just shows you what is possible, and you stop thinking in terms of limitation, or you start thinking in terms of possibility. You start asking yourself questions, what if, rather than, oh, I couldn't or I can't. So I hope this short video has helped you. If you are ready to get to your next level of success, abundance, freedom and wealth, and get your life moving forwards once again fast, check out my Ultimate Success Club at www.achievegoalsfast.com/USC.